Heavy club swinging is how grapplers have developed their strength, stamina, power, and rotational movement for all of human history. Hello, this is Mark Wildman of Wildman Athletica, and today we're going to start a series about heavy club swinging in order to athletically prepare BJJ practitioners to be better at their sport. Developing your standing rotational power will influence everything about your game. If you can rotate while standing up while things are actively trying to pull you out of center, you will do better at everything in your sport. In the beginning, we train with two hands on the club because it makes people rotate all the way. There's also single arm heavy club training, but that is later in training. You do two hands first to make sure you're doing your technique correctly, and then you can go up and weight, then you go to single arm. Heavy clubs start in the range of say 15 pounds for a normal male athlete, 10 pounds for the ladies. The men's range is 15 to 50 pounds for this exercise. Think of that as white belt 15 pounds. Think of that as brown belt 50 pounds. Think about above 50 pounds is above brown belt. For ladies, think maybe 10 to 35 pounds, depending on frame size. There are three primary exercises that everything is based on: the two-hand inside circle, two-hand outside circle, and the two-hand shield cast. Today we're talking about the two-hand inside circle. We're gonna step up to our club, 2 feet point straight ahead. The club starts directly between the insteps of your feet. Just like everything, setup is important. Two hands, your elbows are going to be straight when you pick up the weight. Pick it all the way up, order position. This is not a big deal with a lightweight. It gets to be a pretty serious deal with anything above 40 pounds. Rotate, there are 4 cues: push, swing, pull, catch, come back to center. We're going to return back to center and stand all the way up. Straighten your legs as hard as you can, squeeze your glutes as hard as you can. Drive your rib cage down. Your goal is to activate more muscle. Rotate without moving our feet. If we move our feet, we're robbing ourselves of training our ankles, our knees, our hips. Ankles, knees, hips make up 45 degrees of the rotation. The rest is made up by every joint in your spine, just like in rolling. Push, both arms are locked out. Tip, swing, pull, catch, come back to center, stand all the way up. Rotate, push, swing, pull, catch, come back to center. Rotate, push, swing, pull, catch, come back to center. Rotate, push, swing, pull, catch. White belt mistakes are people moving their feet when they're trying to do this. The goal is to not move our feet. Our goal is to root ourselves down into the ground. The club is going to be trying to pull us out of center. The heavier the club, the faster you move, the harder it is trying to disrupt your center of balance. Don't let it disrupt your center of balance. Keep the feet pointed straight ahead for this technique. There's other foot moving techniques later in training. When we rotate, we hit both elbows locked out. White belt mistake, bent elbow on the low hand. That means people are not rotating their body and using their legs. You can get away without using your legs in the beginning. Get to brown belt, 50 pounds, get above that, you have to use your legs and you have to have 2 straight elbows. The club goes from parallel to the ground to parallel to the ground so that you are rotating 180 degrees. You will be moving from top hand, same side leg, shifting your weight across to opposite leg. You're training ipsilateral and contralateral muscle chains, just like in almost every BJJ move that has complex movement. Focus on the technique. That is what it is about. It is strength technique. Deadlifting is great. Back squats are great. Rotating with a giant heavy club has been great for all of human history. You will find it carved into walls where grappling is depicted from every culture, everywhere. Figure out what you don't know. Get better at the things that you don't know you need to get better at so that you can have a better overall ground game.